What's going on YouTube? Here at my local card shop here with Judge Brown, and he has his Ragey Dark regular build for you. All right, man. Let's take it from the top with the main deck first.
All right, first off, we're gonna start with the main deck.
All right.
Got to have your Bladeway Sullivans.
Bladewing Sullivans, only 3 of?
3 of just because I was testing one card out that you'll see further in the video.
All right.
Bladeway Sullivan is the main cause of the deck. Make sure you live as long as you have 15 or more soul.
Yeah.
So you can overclock on your guard. Sometimes it'll be annoying to the other person, but hell, whatever. Yeah. You have just 2 of these Rengies just for consistency. I wouldn't play no more than 2 because no more than 2 is just with clud, and a lot of times it won't work. Okay. At least in my eyes.
Now, from what I know, this is Ragey, but I do see that one Vampire.
Yeah, one Vampire is it's just a tech.
All right.
I just put it in for a tech.
It's a nice tech.
It's just the one you want to cycle out, get it, because with the stride later with Tibble, I'll show you why I play it, but it's just a tech.
Okay.
Teching 1 Renji obviously is just there for the name and for the effect. Just only one. Well, at least in mine, a lot of people don't like to play it, but I play it for the simple fact that I'm a big Dark and Regular guy. I'm big on the Dark Zone.
Yeah, I got to stick with the OGs.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, man. Let's see these
grade 2s.
All right,
on to the grade 2s. Best grade 2 ever to exist in DI. This is Doppel Vampire.
All right.
Basically, if you have 6 or more cards in the soul, it gets +5 for that battle. If you have 15 or more, it becomes Silent Tom for that turn.
14K Silent Tom, too good.
Exactly.
Put that up with Doreen. Oh man, you got
this way pressure. It's just too much pressure.
Too good.
You have. I play 4 Flying Librarians.
It's a nice draw engine.
Yeah, exactly. You need a very good draw engine, except for like Hysteric Sherry. That's also, it's a draw trigger. But hey, it saves you a counterblast and gives you 2 souls, so you can pop up your Doreens for later on in the game.
Yeah.
If you need the kill. That's basically why it's there.
Okay.
3 Bladewind Sykes. Basically a bigger Dimension Creeper, but you have to have a Bladewing Vanguard for it to pull off. That's good, just in case you want to pulse your soul. You don't want to oversoul, or because you'll deck out, obviously.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, it's a very good card.
All right.
2 perfect cards. I mean, the reason why I only play 2 perfect cards is for the fact that I played the new Quintet Wall, the Bladewing Quintet Wall. So yeah, just 2.
All right, 2 perfect guard always work for you? Like you see it when you can?
Yeah, but in the fact that I can flush it out of the soul with Sullivan, and then you put it right back with Tybalt, it's
too good.
It's too good.
All right.
Like I said before, the 2 Quintet Walls, it's just so good with Sullivan.
All right.
When he has 15 or more soul, any guard that comes out gets +10. So basically, every time you hit this card, you're gonna completely block the attack unless you're playing something with guard break like D-Police or something like that. It'll be a problem.
I look like I'm in the background.
Yeah, you look at me.
Hey.
But hey, it's very good.
All
3 Stride Folder, no more than 3 in any deck. So you want to clutter your deck. I mean, that goes with any deck. That goes without saying.
Oh yes.
Just gotta make sure you stand up.
The bread and butter of the deck. I like the new Doreens more than the original ones.
I will have to agree with you. I mean, the new art, it's bright. You can see your cute face. I mean, the other one also, it was a double rare. Yeah. And back in the older sets, the double rares were so grainy in terms of its rarity.
I mean, I like.
Well, since the fact that it's more revealing than the first one, even though the other one went down finally, so no one can say I have the best Doreen. No. Exactly. But anyways, Doreen is the bread and butter of the deck. You gotta have her at least 3. I've only played 3. I tried 4, but it's
hobby.
Yeah.
What if you're allergic to
get your butt beat with a beautiful reprint.
3 creepers.
Okay.
To keep the soul charge engine going when you need it, because you can't depend on Sykes all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's basically there for.
All right.
It's actually staple in any DI deck that you play. On the grade 0s.
Okay, now this really stumped me up in our match. If you guys want to see our game, it's in the description box below. But this thing definitely caught me by surprise. I did not know something like this existed in Dark Regulars. Go ahead and explain this thing now.
Okay, this is Enigma. What is this? Enigmatic Assassin. When I first saw this card came out in the news, I was like, wow.
Card's just okay.
One of the best grade 0s in the game. Like you don't, and the messed up thing is you don't see it coming. Basically, you hide it in soul. Once it's there, like for no reason, it comes out. If you have 15 or more soul, it's a free 20 beater for a grade 0, and it just looks at you. And it's like, wow.
You main deck it though because it's a horrible starter.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it goes in the main deck, and it's just one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Like, I killed many people with it, but yesterday in the tournament, I got my butt beat because it never wanted to hit the soul. So it happens.
2? You say, does 2 work for you? You never want to put it up? I mean, although it is a 0, so...
Yeah, I tried to find room for a third, but I said, nah, 2 is good for now. For the fact, again, I play Tybalt, so I can recycle everything back in the deck. In case it goes to my hand, I can just guard it, or I can use it for strike photo for no reason at all, put it back in the deck. I always do that.
All right, works good both ways.
Yep.
Right,
on the triggers, I like to rainbow my triggers from all the sets. I'll never like to keep not one heal in any deck I play.
Okay.
I mean,
hey, you got Cheshire Cat, you got Alice. Where the rest of the gang from Wonderland?
that's the first heal they ever had. That's the second one that came out of set 7, and this is the newest one, and that came out of 12, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 12. I'm right.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's self-explanatory. 4 heals.
4 different heals.
3 hysteric Sherries.
Yes.
Everyone likes to play 4, like in their conventional 8-4-4 build, but I tried 3 because I want to try out the stand just to see how they are for now. It's going to change up, but everyone plays 4, but not me.
All right.
3 of the cats.
All right, now this is definitely something new. When I first saw this card, I thought, okay, I mean, for Dark Irregulars, if you want to get a bit of a switch up with crits and, your draws, but you don't want to deck out, I think that this thing would be a pretty nice tech, but I don't see this thing in play ever, so I'd really like to know why you play the cat.
The reason why I play the cat is for the simple fact, if you have like Doppel Warrior on the field, or if you're gonna set up for your Renji in game, you can stand up that Doreen that's in the back of it. So when you fish Renji out of the soul, he'll be stand up and he'll be nice and hefty when you swing.
All right.
You don't have to depend on 26 every time, so you can depend on maybe 50 or maybe 60. Because I got it up to 71 before.
Yeah.
And he died on a 1 to pass with a crit, so.
All right.
But anyways, yeah, I'm just trying it out for now. I don't know it's going to stay in there forever.
All right.
You got your Scarlo Intrepid crits. Just 3, not the club, because you are soul charging. That's the main purpose of a DI deck, so you have to watch what you soul charge every time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just 3, not the clutter. Your 3 Dark Knights of Nightmare Land, self-explanatory. When it goes into the soul, choose one of your units, period. It could be the Vanguard, it gets +3.
Yes.
Defaulter for your Doreen to get bigger.
Oh, yes.
That sort of
so
thing.
good.
And what I start with is wait for Orondox. I will not start with the Enigmatic Assassin for the simple fact that it needs to be in soul. It needs to go in by surprise. You're not going to. I don't want you to see what's about to happen to you.
Yeah, and you want that early boost and that
Yes.
pluses with the soul charge and draw.
Exactly.
So good.
So you +1, so basically.
All
Okay, on to Stride deck. Bread and butter of the entire deck. What keeps the nightmare going? Bladewing Tybalt. So basically, when you stride over your Bladewing Vanguard, if you have a heart with Bladewing in its name, take your whole graveyard, take your whole drop zone, put it back in your deck, shuffle. If you have 15 or more, your front row besides the Vanguard will get +10. If not, you sold 5. So if you have like 10 or 11, you're going to be there.
Yes.
So you can, basically you get all your triggers back, and they all go back in the deck, and we restart this all over again. So basically, I decked out 2 people with 4 Tybalts alone. I ain't had to do much because I had Sullivan. Like everything they try to hit me with, Sullivan was there to save me. And then this just repeats the sequence over and over again.
So good.
I don't know if this is going to get hit later, but I hope it doesn't.
No. I think you're just fine.
You must have your Gildai race.
Awesome.
Basically one of the best strides in the game, I think.
No, I think it's just fine too, especially with Doreen being in this specific clan.
Yes.
For unblockable numbers.
Yeah, just unblockable numbers. Like, what's a perfect guard? You have to guard with your 0 or you have to G guard. The most I got out of a person fan, I got this up to 84. He had to dump 3G Guardians on it.
Goodness.
And he had to spin at least 4 zeros out of his hand for a 2 to pass.
Ridiculous, man.
And he barely lived. But he still lost to a Doppel Vampire, so.
Dang.
But anyways, yes, this is one of the best pressure cards in the game. So any DI deck, I don't care what you play, if it be Blade Wings or Iman or any of it, you gotta have it. That's a must. 1 Sea Breeze, because in this format with 16 cards in your extra deck, you gotta have it.
Yeah.
Someone wants to try to grade 2 rush you.
Yeah, watch out, Ripples.
Yeah, like Ripples. What's that?
Yeah.
Not today. 1 even H.
Alright, what does this guy do, actually? I don't think I've seen this guy before.
Basically,
Fire
it's a bigger. Well, it's a door ring on a crack. Every time you soul charge something in the main phase, your front row gets plus 1,000 feet. Each one that's soul charged.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah, I barely have played it.
Or he remind me of Ultron. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
looking at his face.
It really does. But yeah, it's very random. I had to play this only one time, and that's when I almost ran out of my stride deck. He was the last one left. He went in for the win, and I was like, "It's a good card to have."
Awesome. 1 kiss kill, Leroy.
Yeah, 1 kiss kill, just one. No,
All right.
I mean it's just there for the pressure. A lot of people's gonna perfect guard. Okay, fine, it's just there. You wanna not guard it, fine. I'll get the effect. A lot of people like the perfect guard because they don't want to let you see you have a lot of soul. But that's what your dimensional creepers and your psychs are for. So it's going to happen regardless. So take it how you want. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Take it with a grain of salt.
Frederick is a good tech, no more than one. I think it's for the simple fact that if you want to put stuff in your soul, like you want to put that blade wing in your soul or your enigmatic assassin in the soul, just to set up for it. If you can't get it there for some reason, for some impossible reason, that's what he's there for. That's just one, not the Cludger deck.
Okay.
Okay, on the G Guardians.
All right, for the GGs, you have the beautiful. This has got to be my favorite G Guardian out of all of them, like on all the other clans. Even Bermuda, which I love, but this thing just looks so good.
Yeah, basically, I use this for early game G Guardian just to get cards in the soul so I can set up for things I have to do later if I have to work fast. So that's basically what I use it for early guard. I only use 1 to 2 depending on who I'm playing, but it's just good for early guard, I think, because since you're going to reuse your heals more than 4 times. So yeah, it's worth it.
Okay.
Now,
I'm pretty sure that this is a guy, but I see it as a woman. Many people are saying that it's a guy.
It's
in
a
the
guy.
image. I was like, what?
It's a guy. I had to do research on that because I wasn't sure either. It's a guy.
It's a guy. Well, it is Japanese, so I'm not going to question much.
So basically, this card save you like for big strides like Kagero and stuff stuff that retires your field or stuff like that. Yeah. Put this in, say no, we're all gonna stay where we are unless you hit my stuff. Okay, fine. Well, actually, it won't get over Neurocomi because Neurocomi stays. I can hit everything. Yeah. So it doesn't count as an effect. But just in case, it gets plus 10 for no reason. Then on top of that, when you overclock it with Sullivan, it gets another plus 10 for no apparent reason at all, and everything gets resist.
Everything.
I mean, yeah, and it's beautiful. Like when I read this, I was.
That is pretty neat.
That is very neat. Just to try not to overclock, just gotta have it. All right, and that's basically it.
All right. Do you have any other tips or any other techs that you'd like to put into this deck that's out of this deck list, but anything else you'd want to do for the near future?
Well, since with the new set coming up now, you have. Well, we don't know what the rest of the stuff is, but it's for the session that new stride they're having.
Yeah.
But. Basically, just watch your soul. You gotta watch your soul, and you gotta watch how many cards your soul charge, because you obviously don't want to deck yourself out in the process. Oh yeah. So, because a lot of people tend to do that because they don't pay attention. With this deck, you have to pay attention. Yeah. All right. All right, then YouTube. There's Judge Brown here for you, and this is his Dark Regulars Ragey build. Really, really nice. It's definitely really, really fun to play against, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot of fun to play and beat down people with it because that Gilded Ride play and Doreen and all that stuff is way too strong. Don't forget to like this video, comment another deck list or another match you guys like to see in the near future. Do not forget to subscribe, and our match will be in the description box below. All right, peace.